you guys ready? Let's begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and now our code of pride. Number 1, I promise to be a positive person. Number 2, I promise to respect others and be responsible for my own learning and behavior. Number 3 is all yours. I promise to do my... Number 4, I promise to demonstrate truth and honesty in everybody. 5, I promise to include... Wonderful job, everybody.
We've got Cat in the Hat from 1A, and then down from Kindergarten by KA, some What Will the Weather Be? And these have all been published in the paper, as well as This is the Most Blank, and you'll see the hungriest thing in the world is a fox with a bear on his back in the pictures that the kids drew, or the biggest thing in the world, or the happiest thing in the world. They're completely adorable. You'll have to go down and check them out. Down in 3rd grade, a map of the 7 continents and a mapping of the weather that goes there. And speaking of weather, air balloons in KB, check those out. They're hanging up right now, hot air balloons, making that hallway a beautiful place. So cool. And then also in KB, truffle of trees, yoga. All right, y'all, I do have a special recognition from Mrs. Duncan, and this is something special. It's new on the outside of her PE door, and she is recognizing outstanding students who participate and just show incredible work during PE, and they're her star students for the week. And so we want to recognize these star students, and you can see their pictures as you guys are out there by the PE door, from Miss Summer Arnold from KB, Vaughn from KB, Braden B from KA, Brinley D from KA, Chanel M from 1B, Aria A from 1B, Xavier V from 1A, and Molly Rarity from 1A. Yep, say good morning. Hello there. Well done, you guys. Good morning, Garfield. Welcome to Friday. It's March 5th, and what a beautiful day it is. We're arrived to school today with some sunshine. That looks amazing. And as you know, I need to get right into these celebrations because there are many, and you're worth talking about. And certainly getting through this video in less than 10 minutes would be amazing, and that's my goal today. So we're going to kick right in where I've got some recognitions from Mrs. Thomas. Oh, by the way, did you notice? I am doing this recording behind me here with the book fair cases open as a reminder that next week after school, outside the Mosaic studio, we're going to have a book fair. And you can bring your parents over, and of course we'll socially distance. You need to have your masks on, and we'll help you go through, through the books. And you've got a list of what books are available, but we'd love to have you stop by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday after school next week. All right? So kicking right into that 4-5 hallway with Mrs. Thomas. And these are student nominations, and it's important to know that. It's wonderful to hear recognitions from your teacher, but when you know it's coming from your teacher and the people around you and they see these qualities in you, that's even better. I mean, that's just special. And so a special congratulations to all of you who had peer nominations. And so that's the case here in Mrs. Thomas's class, where they recognize for Pride Awards, Miss Emmeline for always being for always having an incredible attitude towards her work. Respect and responsibility, Louie, who makes sure his work is always completed and takes ownership for his responsibilities. Your individual best, Swenya, who wants to do her best on everything and will help her friends too. To Kai and Trinity, who show integrity in all they do. They do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And to Jed, for always being with everyone, for who enjoys being with everyone and others like being around him. My gosh, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time reading that one this morning. Okay, let me move over here. We've got some more to go. Let's talk about Mrs. Wallen's class there in 2A in the middle hallway. Mrs. Wallen would like to recognize Solveig. Solveig and Chevelle are Grizzlies who follow all of our Pride rules. And students who went above and beyond their weekly targets in Lexia this week, thank you so much, kids. Amelia, Elizabeth, Brianna, Sadie, JC, Ronan, Ari, Joshua, and Atticus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From Mrs. Wyman, a little further down that hallway, for your extra effort in writing, Harper, Ivy, and Zarin, and for extra positive attitude all around, making everyone's day better, Miss Retta. Now, I'll continue with Mrs. Wyman. Back this up a little bit here so I can see. Here was some extra effort in math this week. Teal, Hudson, and Andrew, and some extra effort in reading, Ariella, Derek, and Valencia. Perfect. Now to Mrs. Apple, who has been everywhere, right? You guys get to see her all the time. Well, she wanted to give a special shout out to Mr. Ronan for being a great helper. Thank you, Ronan, in second grade for doing that. In Mrs. Jackson's class in 3A, she would like to recognize all of 3A for participating in and working hard on their peace circles and zones of regulation projects in the classroom. And they've had some guest visitors come in, working with them on their peace circles. And so thank you for participating in that. That means that you're vulnerable. That means you're willing to grow as a community. And that's a really cool thing and a really big deal. Mr. Thomas in 5A, back down to the hallway there, back to our school leaders, those fifth graders. He would like to recognize some character awards. And this is a special thing in his particular classroom. And so these were peer nominations as well. For citizenship, Mason. For responsibility, Kaylin. For fairness, Keegan. Caring, Ava W. For trustworthiness, Lorelei. And for showing respect, Gatlin. Congratulations on those peer nominations. Back down the hallway a little bit from Miss Spidell. Gia L. You're always raising your hand all the time, and she is kind and encouraging to others. And again, these are peer recognitions. These are words from your classmates. How cool. Gabby has been a good participant and a great friend. She helps others with their thinking. Maya is always kind to others, and she doesn't leave anyone out. And Emmy always puts others before herself. If someone were to ask me, why is our school great? Guys, it's reasons like that. From Mrs. Burke at the end of the hallway there in 5B, her pride recognitions. Alyssa F. for positivity. For respect and responsibility, Sophia. For individual best, Anna. For demonstrating truth and honesty, Emmy L. And for including everyone, Gracelyn. Thank you, guys. Also from Mrs. Burke, she wanted to recognize some kids who rocked the multiplication and division of fractions math unit, which is a challenging unit. And these kids really, shone. They were showing their work and doing a great job. 100% on that test. Madison, wow. 95% Nathaniel and Jonah. 90% Gatlin and Logan. 85% Ava, Emmy, and Gracelyn. And 80% Keegan and Emily W. Well done, you guys. That's a big deal. In kindergarten from Mrs. Carr, she wants to recognize Tesla, who's passed all 10 sight words lists and can officially read the first 100 sight words. Wow, Tesla. And Dom, you're a great friend, and you're great about including everyone. Timmy had a great first full week, and you're like, oh my gosh, we've all been having. No, this guy, I mean, he put in effort, and it was outstanding. Timmy, we're so proud of you. And to Zed and Bakary, for your Lexia growth this week. We noticed those units, y'all, and you did such a great job. From Mrs. Scanlon, here's her pride recognitions this week. For being a positive person, Miss Chanel. For respect and responsibility, Gavin. For individual best, Mikey. For truth and honesty, Ava. And for including everyone, young Katie. Thank you guys very much for your wonderful participation. I also want to give it a special shout out to Mrs. McClure's first grade class. I've been challenging them as a group to make sure that their Lexia time has been meeting, which they've been doing a great job, but not just time spent, but units gained. And I want to personally congratulate every student in that room for taking the time and making the effort to make sure that that happens. It shows us that you're taking responsibility for yourself and your education and what you're doing during that time, and that's outstanding. So thank you guys very much for doing that. And one last recognition that I don't want to forget in our ILC for Mia Diller, For Alexia Superstar, completed level 4. For Madison Fleeman, for completing level 11. For Michael Martin, who completed level 4. For Kaylee Segerstrom, for completing level 12. For Henna, for completing level 1. And Brianna Garcia, for completing level 4. Nice job, y'all. Again, what a wonderful week. I'm incredibly proud of you. We've got one more week to go before spring break. So come back Monday, or well, you're still here today. So do a great job today and come back Monday. And we'll have one more incredible week and another great Friday wrap-up next week. And remember, if you were individually mentioned in this Friday wrap-up, I'll be around to give you a treat. And I'm so proud of you. Guys, have a great Friday. Bye-bye.
Hey, that's what I like about you.